Alright, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Hi. We are having a very special stream tonight. Because I found out there is a game jam going on Tumblr where you create an RPG with 200 words to use. So I decided to try for myself. So today we're not only doing Novella November, but also 200 word RPG jam. What that is, I already said. I'll also remind you what Novella November is. Basically, we are attempting to write 10,000 words. 30,000. Hi, Elfie. Great to see you here. We are attempting to write 30,000 words throughout November, 1,000 words each day. For now I only failed day 1, but that's because I wanted to focus on editing what I already had from my work in progress. And here it is, and of course we're starting the stream with a disconnect. Please reconnect. Yay, new avatar appears. Yay! Okay, synced. So yeah, let me just see. Last time, yesterday I ended at 32,536. We are currently at 32,724. Actually, 3, because one of those words is, of course, the anti-spoiler ace. And we're gonna focus on chapter 8 tonight. But before, let's focus on the game we're going to make, and that's why I'm in my crow avatar tonight, because I kind of want to make a furry themed game, because why not? Let me just align to the left. Alright. My plan is, first of all, my plan is, first of all, we're gonna plan what we're gonna do in plan what appears in the game, and put it into 200 words. Also, before that, maybe let's plan the game's idea. Okay. And before we start, of course, let's not forget that you have a riddle to solve left over from yesterday. And the riddle is... oh, I now see that it might be big. The riddle is... people in the 60s deemed this fragment of Star Trek too progressive. Let me just... yeah, that doesn't... that way it's not obscured anymore. And let me just drop you some hints you discovered. So, tips for the riddle. It's something absolutely non-controversial today, and it's not about race. I'm trying to write my Novella November project, and I'm rewriting a flashback as a prologue, and it's a bit darker and graphic than expected. And the title being The King's Blood Debt says something. It might say something, to be honest, yes. Yeah. Hey, Good luck to you, of course. Good luck to you. Okay, so first let's plan the idea. So, the idea. That was quick. Let's add noir. Yup. I don't like describing the sensation of burning flesh. I imagine that would be something not too pleasurable to describe. Yeah. I guess we all have some stuff we want to write about, but we don't feel that comfortable. Right, so the idea we have. Now, the plan. Okay, so what we're going to need. We're going to need some system of placeholder talking to the civilians. What was the word? Let me remember. Interrogation, yeah. I didn't even have to use a translator. Of interrogating the civilians. Why is it underlining? Oh, okay. Then we're going to need some kind of would the coachman abandon his carriage before ensuring the safety of his high-profile passengers or not? Wait, coachman? Let me just see coachman, because that's the first time I encountered the word, to be honest. Who is he? Woźnica. Okay. Now I understand. Would the coachman abandon his carriage? You know, hard to tell, to be honest. I never... It's really hard to tell. Like, I imagine it could be... if it was if they were a servant, like, bound or something, then maybe... I don't know. I think servants might be bound by some kind of deal that, care for your bread givers. I imagine that they might be obligated to, as servants. Okay, we're going to need some kind of destiny points for discovering missed clues. Do we need something else? Do I need something else? There should be a system that rules blah. There should be a system of using wants animalistic features in that gives some insight into some relationships. Yeah, I think servants for sure. Um, Animalistic features in the hold on investigation. Jesus. When did my language processing start being so slow? Okay, ignore. Let me just ignore. Oh, accept. Okay. How didn't I spot that sooner? Alright. So I think we have the plan. Now write the rules. Oh, hold on. I have a phone call. I'll just answer real quick and I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. It was nothing that serious. Okay, we have. I think we have everything we really need now for. Wait. Ah, there you go. Now for the rules. Let's see. Now for the rules. So we know what we need. We have the 3 components. The rules. Int 3 stat no. Let's see. X stats system. And that X is not yet determined. We need. Let's think. We need. Speech for interrogating. We need nature. Could we name using the furry features like that? We need speech. We need nature. We need speech. We need nature. What else? Speed, nature. Oof. Throws. would be with D10. I don't know, I like D10s. I really like D10s. I don't know, maybe... I tried to make a skill point system in like the one in Honkai Star Rail, and it actually worked with no plugins, just sacrifice MP. Oh, that's cool. That's great. Cool to know that RPG Maker can do that. Throws would be with D10. I have an idea. First of all, these are not throws, these are rolls. I'm having some trouble with language processing for some reason. Rolls would be with the 8 maybe, because that would make it smaller. First, roll for your stats with a d6. If you roll higher than your stat, you fail. Alright? I more or less replicated the Honkai Star Rail combat system just using an auto-trigger skill plugin and tons of common events using MZ. Common events save your butt. Oh, they do. Okay. Do we need something else? Speech, nature. Maybe logic, in case player just can't figure stuff on their own and they need to just roll for it. We need speech, nature, logic. Okay. I still can't comprehend how to make dialogue options though. The dialogue options. There is a normal command for that. How was it called? There is a command for that in the command system. I don't remember how it's called though, but it's near the dialogue command. I think show choices? Show choice? Something like that. Yeah, it was show choice. That makes you... makes the game show the player some choices. Then once you click and then you write dialogue options for each choice. And also if you need some more complex stuff, you could play with variables. But try using choices first. If you roll higher than your stat, you fail. Good. So that x will be 3. Now for players can get Eureka points for what now? Eureka points for... I'll look it up right away. It should be show choices or something like that. It should... In these situations, I appreciate having a testing game. Yes. Okay. What could the players do to award them with the Eureka points? That will be the final question to solve, and then we're going to write the 200. Players can get Eureka points for... I don't know. Oh no. I don't want it to be like... I don't want it to be something like... I don't want this to be just a number that, oh, you get this number of points in the beginning of the game and you have to roll with it. No. I want I want there to be a possibility to gain and lose points during the game. The question is, what should... Solving puzzles? Yeah. Solving puzzles. Good suggestion. Okay, let's put it in parentheses for now. Solving puzzles. That's going to be a placeholder. Solving puzzles. Can get Eureka points. Solving puzzles. Gaining clues. It sounds really basic, but let's leave it for now. They can spend 1 point for each for finding a missing clue. It was show choices call. Okay. I don't know, I always choose the commands from the menu. Maybe MZ has some strange stuff. It was show choices all along. Okay, so they haven't changed it that much. Okay, good to know. If all the team spends 1 point each at the end of the... No, maybe let's leave it like that. Okay. Or a connection that eludes them. Okay. I guess we have our rules. Now it's time to write the rule book. Oi. Yep. Why is rule book? Okay. Now, word limit. Let's see. 331, because I think ellipsis doesn't count numbers as words for some reason. So, yup, the counter doesn't go up. So, our word limit is 331. Good. Okay. So before I start, I'll just remind you about our little riddle. Remember, this is nothing connected to race depiction. This is nothing connected to the race stuff, and that is nothing that we bat an eye on today, whereas there are stuff Star Trek advocated for that even today some people don't find that good. But on this thing, we all really agree. Actually, we all agree, no matter what are your stances or on whichever problem we have today. This is something we kind of all agree on, that it is nothing bad today, but it was a bit too progressive for the 60s. But it also shows the show's futuristic. Was it Klingon? No. No. In fact, Klingon wasn't even real. It was only name dropped, but it didn't exist by the time the original series aired. It was only created for the movies, specifically for the third movie, because in the first movie it was just a series of random guttural noises. So no, it wasn't Klingon. It wasn't Klingon. Also, didn't Tolkien use his languages in the Lord of the Rings? I have the Lord of the Rings on my desk. Let me see the redaction note. Where was it? Oh, there. Found it. Let's just see the redaction note. Okay, so the earliest date I can find is 1954. Yeah, I guess that would... was it the anti-war messages in the show, considering it was during the Cold War? No, it was nothing dealing with the war. Nothing. I will tell you, Elfie was closer. Now. So, 330. Okay. Step. In an Anthro city. Streets might be cute, but crime always hides among them. Bleh. The streets might be cute and fluffy. Ignore. Why was anthro corrected by the spell checker as anthropoid and not anthropomorphic? That surprises me. The streets might be cute and fluffy, but watch out for crime hiding on them. It's a day like every other. You and your partners are called to solve a nasty Mihoyo alarm scared me halfway to death. Blade just started talking in his deep, dark and handsome voice about vengeance. Oh no. Yeah, scary alarms are off. By the way, have you seen the new iPhone standby mode? This is freaking scary, and I am not saying this as an Android user. You casually connect your phone to... Oh, wait, I've got a... Oh, good. A mail from uni. Good to know. You casually connect your phone to the charger to charge it for night. But before you snuggle into bed, woo, red clock, red photos. The standby mode, or however it's called. I think. Hold up, let me just see. iPhone standby mode. Yup. Yeah, just let me pop this into Google Graphics, look at the pictures with the red clock, and imagine it's showing random photos from your gallery in the same color palette. That's freaking scary. Apparently it's done to what in the world? Who thought that was a good idea? Apparently it's done to not damage your eyes by showing you less eyes optimized color palettes, but I see you have good intentions, but not that good of execution. A nasty case. Well, we'll see who gets nightmares first. Like, imagine you have a random photo of some, I don't know, imagine you have some skeleton photo of, or some Jeff the Killer in your gallery, and the roulette points that will be perfect to show to this poor guy at midnight. Like if my phone randomly started showing me, I don't know, the Tomino's Hell painting, I would lose it. Wait, how was the Tomino's Hell painting called? Blah. Tomino's Hell painting. I can't find it, but I don't remember the name of the painting. You know the Tomino's Hell urban legend about that poem that kills you if you read it aloud? And you remember that creepy painting that is associated with it? Yeah, so apparently it's a painting by a Japanese artist about how she can't be a mother anymore because of, I don't remember what stuff, but it's actually an interesting story when you look into it. Oh, that is a heart attack waiting to happen, especially if you aren't sober. Oh god, no W for Android. What did Android do? What did Android do? Android standby mode. I don't. Whoa! Apparently, you can get this palette in the settings menu too. Huh, interesting. Oh well. Okay. Well, the worst case scenario would be seeing a purely red version of the MLM flag based on the pictures on my camera roll. What? MLM flag. Oh. Okay, I can imagine that. Okay. It will be horrifically ugly. I think every pride flag would be kind of horrifying if we turn it to red and black only. Maybe except the lesbian flag, but that is because it's already pretty red. You and your partners are called to solve the nasty case. Now I'm actually interested. What is the most red flag in the world? The most red. The most red flag. Oh, which country has the most red flag? National flag with the highest percentage of each. China has the most red. 97%. Okay, I can see that. Bhutan for orange, Brunei for yellow, Saudi Arabia for green, Micronesia for blue, Dominica for purple, Cyprus for white, Libya for black. Libya used to have an all-black flag, as a fun fact. Andorra for brown. Ooh. Vatican City for grey. And Spain for pink? Huh, interesting. China's definitely close to the top. Okay. Yeah, China is on the top. A call to solve a nasty case. You have to use every trick you can to reveal the truth. Okay. To create your character, choose an animal you want. Oi. You want to. Wait, I got a picture of my friend staring into my soul, but he'd be pretty nonetheless. Have you heard of the legend of Miriana Mordegard Glasgorf? That's what I was reminded of. And like, there's a scary video on YouTube that is all red with a random Russian guy staring into your soul, and if you watch it, you will gouge your eyes out and send it in mail to YouTube. Oh no! The 2010s creepypastas were something else. No, tell me. Oh, I did. That's the legend. That's the legend. To create your choose an animal you want to base them on. Another argument for using them instead of he or she. Word limits. I actually kind of like the challenges that constrict you to do not use that, do not exceed that. It kind of reminds me of how video games were created back in before the PC era, I would say, because many you had to work with so many limitations to just make your game running. Fun fact, one of the first computer RPG games had 36 kilobytes of space, but it ran on a computer that didn't accept files larger than 32 kilobytes. So not every model could run it, just some high-tech model that could open 36 gigabytes files. Blah, kilobytes. Kilobyte and gigabyte is a great difference. Then roll a d6 die 3 times to for your statistics. Speech, speech, logic, and nature. Okay. Speech, logic, and nature. Speech helps you with interrogations. Interrogating NPCs. Logic helps you actually, let's remove the connection rule then, if we have logic. Logic helps you stumble into theories that into theories about the case at hand. Nature. Nature lets you use the abilities of your animalist lets you your animalistic abilities to in solving the case. We have exceeded 100. Okay. For progress in your case, the game master can award you with Eureka points. Okay. Can award you with Eureka points. You can then spend it to find a clue that eludes you. If there are any that you didn't find. If you or for help or to interrogate an NPC. 278 and the limit is 331. Good. Interrogate an NPC. I think. Do we have everything? It looks like so. Right. If you have to use one of your stats, you roll test. You roll a d8 die. If the result of the roll is lower or equal to your stat, then you succeed. We're already at 308, so 23 words more. Okay. Each PC does their actions in an order that is agreed upon agreed upon at the start of the game. 1 3 to 6, so we have 5 words more. Sprzedam Opla. No, I won't sell you an Opel. Don't text me. Do we want to push it? Do we want to do the ultimate challenge and use these 5 words in some way? I think it would be cool. 5 more words. Wait. Only 1 action per turn. Great, we have 331. Wonderful. I wonder if I could give my characters dialogue skills to make talking combat too. Oh, that is something I would love to look into in RPG Maker. That is something I would love to look into. Okay, so our great RPG is done. So, if that's the case, let me share it with you. Okay. No, wait, not like that. First I'll go to my blog, then to, where's the, there, and let's find the post, let's find there it is, okay. Each entry should be a complete playable role-playing game in 200 words, blah blah blah. Coming in lower is okay. This is an informal. If you're unfamiliar with 200 words RPGs, read a bunch of previous year's entries linked above, or browse the challenge archives at GitHub to get in the proper headspace. I think. Hey, I think I will have to take a break soon, so maybe I will read some of this and, share something with you. Write your own 200-word RPG. If you're not sure of your word count, you can use the counter. I am sure of the word count. If you disagree with how this tool defines word, feel free, Reblock the current event's main post, link above when event is active. And append, okay, please do not submit your entry as a reblock to the post you are reading right now. Okay, so where's the submission post? Entries, oh, there it is. New card. This is the submission thread, submission guideline. There it is. All right. So reblog. Okay. So first the title. Let's just Le Pelage Noir. Okay. Le Pelage Noir. A game detectives in blah. A game of furry detectives in a furry town. Great, that will be the title. Now let's yoink that. We can see the word count. We can see the exact word count when we highlight this, and we see it's 200. Perfectly 200. So wonderful. Now let's make the title big. Okay. And some comments. Now. So here's my entry for the jam. I have to say I love detective games, both tabletop and digital. I hope you'll have fun playing my creation. I counted the words using the counter provided by ellipses. So I don't know how accurate I am, but it showed a perfect 200. Great. If you wish to provide any author's notes on your entry, please place them under a read more break to make it clear which part of the post is the game and which part is commentary. I always do it with under a read. Hold up. Is there a way to hold up? Is there some way to hold up? How to place a read more break on Tumblr when using the reach. Identify a spot in your text for the break. Place your cursor there and press the enter key to add a new blank line. Okay. Now I see. Good. Okay. Indicate in your post whether you're okay with having your 200-word RPG archived off-site for posterity. If you don't say anything one way or the other, we'll assume the answer is no. Please state this separately from any more general discussion of sharing or remixing permissions. Don't make us guess. Alright, so not counting the title. Archived off-site. And of course I agree for off-site archive for blah for joining the offsite archive. Have fun playing. Yay! Now the tags and we're done. This, furry detective, okay, noir, detective game, and mystery game, and that will be all. Oh, mystery games actually. Okay, mystery game. Oi. Hold up. Mystery games. Wonderful. We remove that then. Okay, and it's done. Wonderful. Okay, I can now send you a link to my game in the chat. At least I hope so. Here's the link to the game if you'd like to try it out. Yay, I did it. Oh, so it allows the stream host to send the links. Good to know. Good to know. Wonderful. Let's take a small break, read the archive, and okay, we can close. Okay, it's synced. Good. Let's take a small break, read some interesting thing. Oof! Oh ho ho! Okay, so that's not a Tumblr archive, that's a Reddit archive. Oh well. Good to know. Okay. Right, so now let's get to writing some novel, shall we? Reconnect, please. Also, it seems nobody really... it seems we haven't solved the riddle yet. I'll just remind you. It's nothing with this... it's nothing people disagree on today. It's nothing regarding race. It's nothing regarding Klingon. And it's nothing regarding anti-war messages. Great. Race against the clock. Race against the lock. Let's put it back to the left. Something unusual was happening in the class that day. Not only did the class has gathered for the lesson as always, and there was just one person that was late. It would be black. Everything would be okay with that if not for the fact that it was the teacher himself who was absent. At first, the class thought that maybe he had something massive to prepare, but no matter how long they were waiting, Dr. Horror didn't seem to have plans of coming to class. Oi, hold up, my hand. Okay. I have taken care of my writing this month. Now I'll have to take care of myself, it seems. Because it seems something's going on with my hand. And it's in the forearm, so luckily it's not the thing I fear. I think. I hope so. I'm not a doctor. That unsettled the class. After about 15 minutes, the magic number. After about 15 minutes, Hunter got out of his chair. Something's not right. He said, don't you find it strange that he is not that horror-y himself seems to have vanished. Okay, my hand kind of hurts, so Let's take a small break. For now, let's just see how much I have written this evening. Hey, 110 words, not that bad. What do we aim for today? What amount do we aim for today? 33,536. So 33,536. So about 800 more. I shouldn't write late, because I write better when I have slept, when I have woken up, but then again it's the evening when I have the momentum, so that's something to take into consideration. There are exceptions, but they're usually on the school days, unfortunately. What? Reconnect, please. Reconnect, please. Alright, I'll figure this out later. I'll take a drink. I have water today. And I'm back. Okay, since my hands should rest, as it seems, I guess it's the perfect time to give you that review of Detective Forst that I promised you for such a long time. Okay, so the good thing about this series is that it made me read the book. So I guess that's a small win on the series maker's part. And I have to admit, the music is just perfect. Perfectly creepy, perfectly cold. The series takes place in Zakopane, after all. Zakopane is like the city Polish people associate with winter and mountains. Yeah, so it starts with a bang, then it doesn't slow down. We find a naked dead body hanged on the cross on Gevont. Now we have to find out who did it and why. I don't want to talk bad about the actors because they do a nice job. But there are some times when you just can't hear them. And I guess that's more because of sound mixing. Because this seems to be the case when it comes to why we can't hear anything in the movies recently. Sound mixing. Also, this is just a technical issue, but don't you hate when the subtitles are mistimed and they translate wrong dialogue? Yeah, that also kind of happens because some scenes take place in Slovakia and we hear some dialogue in Slovakian, and the subtitles in the Polish version are misaligned and they are late. But so, do I recommend the series? Watch the first episode and see if it's for you, and if it is, read the book. Because the first episode is great, then it becomes a mishmash of of random scenes that seem to have some. They do have some connections, but it's really it's more on loose strings, to be honest. Also, forced in the series and forced in the book are two different characters. So yeah, my recommendation is watch the first episode, decide if it's for you, and if it is, read the book. The first season is based on Exposition by Remigiusz Mróz. Yep. Yeah, I talk a lot about Mr. Mróz lately. I don't know. I don't know. I started watching Forced. I started reading his biography slash book about writing. I don't know. I seem to grow to like Mr. Mróz. Also, I have seen one more show based on his books, and it was The Behaviorist. I know a lot of people will say that this show will be worse, way worse, and I understand if you do, because, well, let's just say that TVN doesn't make the best TV shows, Polish TVN, because I am aware of the existence of the Korean TVN, but those are two different things, the Polish TVN and the Korean TVN. Yeah, but I'll be honest with you, I liked The Behaviorist. Again, not as much as the book, I don't know, but I don't think The Behaviorist TV show was that bad. It does change the story a lot. Again, the bad guy in the book and the bad guy in the series are two different characters completely, but I kind of like how they changed the story in the series. I will say it. I like that both of those, the book and the series, can coexist. Oh, yeah, I don't have any ideas about the riddle. The only other thing that comes to mind is connected with interracial kiss in one episode, but it is connected with race. So, Elfie was close. Elfie suggested something with the language. I will tell you that. Okay, now that my Mróz monologue is done, I think I can return. Yeah, that is strange. Said Giselle. I wonder what he's doing. Well, I say that if he ditched us, we might as well ditch him, said Hunter. I wonder if the students' quota rule is also present in other countries. In Poland, there is this something called the students' quota rule. It says that if your teacher slash lecturer gets late for at least 15 minutes, if he doesn't arrive, if they don't arrive in 15 minutes after the class starts, You are free to go home. You are free to skip this particular lesson or lecture. I wonder if there's something like that in other countries too. Um, are you sure about that? Asked Arvin. I wouldn't take it so lightly. Oi. You mean he might you mean he might be plotting something that makes him absent? Asked Don. I wouldn't be surprised, said Giselle. Okay. 893. I wouldn't be surprised. Water. All right. I wouldn't be surprised, and what now? So what? Said Hunter. You say we should scatter around the school and look for him? Asked Blah. I already had a said. You say we should scatter around knowing him. We have to. I'm afraid, said Giselle. All right. She might she might be right, said Arvin. What did I do there? She might be right, said Arvin. Let's split up and find out what he's up to. Oh, he'd better be doing something big, said Hunter. I'm going to say be careful what you wish for. Oh, he'd better be doing something big. He better be doing something big. All the students rose from their chairs and ran out of the classroom. They looked through all the corridors and all the rooms, but they couldn't find him anywhere. I'm interested. 248. Hey, not that bad. I wanna hit 500 before I finish the stream, so like 33,036. I wanna hit an 036 before I finish the stream. And once they and once they and once they looked everywhere, they returned to the classroom. I don't like where this is going, said Hunter. They weren't exactly content with the realization. Yep, with the realization their teacher was not at school. I don't like where this is going. It's like he simply evaporated, said Giselle. Maybe that's some new plan of his, said Don. Let's reconnect, maybe, please. Synced, okay. Maybe that's some new plan of his. But wouldn't he like to play a game with us? Said Arvin. Um, he seems to love playing cat and mouse. Maybe this time he had something enormous planned. Said Giselle. Suddenly, Hunter seemed to remember something important. It didn't look like something. Huh. Blah. Blah. Didn't he tell us he'd realize his plan by the 10th? Let's make that one line. He said. Yes, said Giselle. Blah. Oi. There. Yeah. Oi. Yes, he did seem to plan that date with 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 the look of terror and fear of the worst. Hunter looked at his phone. The calendar under the clock revealed an awful truth. It was exactly the 10th day of August. Haha. Well, you're in a butt. It's today. Said Hunter. We got so focused on racing against his surveillance methods that we completely forgot it's today. Spell check. Ignore that. Accept. Accept. Good. We completely forgot it's today. Good. What? The rest. Oh god, it is getting intense. Oh yeah. The rest of the class screamed. Okay. The rest. So what are we going to do now? Asked Giselle. This time it was Dawn who remembered something crucial. I think I have an idea. Let's meet. Let's meet under. Let's meet at horror's room. Room in 5 minutes. Fun fact, the only language from the European languages, let's say it like that, because there's also the glottal stop that is counted as a consonant. Okay, so the only European language I kind of saw writing the same vowel 3 times in a row was French. And that's not even completely true, because it is in some adjectives, but first of all it is E, it is the letter E, but first of all you sometimes write an acute above the E's, and that changes pronunciation, so it's not really the same vowel anymore. And the third E is just to mark the feminine gender of the adjective. So like the words like créer, created. I have to take some additional French class. I have an exam this semester. Oh no. First of all, I have to speak. I don't know how I will achieve that. I am nowhere near ready to host a stream in French. Maybe I will try someday. Let's meet at Horror's room in 5 minutes. What are... let's leave it at that. Let's make a gap. There's something I Blah. There's something I couldn't show you earlier. Said Don. But now that horror's out of school, it is safe. Alright. It's 10 past 8 and we're at 192, nice. So maybe I will just try to push it to the 36. That would be not that much. Okay. The door to horror's room were a bit different than than other doors in the school. They had a little keypad that is it one word or two? Keypad or keypad? Yup, one word. Okay. So blah. Seemed to lock the door with a passcode. 15 words more and I will end there. And I will have to write 300 more tonight. That's a nice ratio, I think. That seemed to lock the door with a passcode. Let's make a gap here. Don took out a sheet of paper with a series of numbers. What's that? Arvin asked. I somehow managed to find the keys to open the door. Good. Said Don. Word count? 250. Nice. Okay, let's not push it. I will need a break soon. Yeah, let's not push it because I do need a break. I do need a little break from writing for now. As I said, it's nice to find your own rhythm of writing. And for me, I think the great rhythm is an hour of work, an hour of rest. So, the stream has been going on for more than an hour and a half. So, let's end it right about now. Tomorrow we'll continue chapter 8. And meanwhile, I will attempt to finish chapter 7 Good thing is I don't need those A's anymore because I have written so much of chapter 8. So yeah. Spell check. Oh! Oh, that was close. That was a close call. There is no option to just remove that. Huh. That's interesting. That is interesting. Okay, then let's just... Oh, I did it. Now, 249. Great. Alright, thank you all for today. Tomorrow we'll get back to chapter 8. For now, I need a break. Therefore, Ashley out.